What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and I've been working on a mini project. I'm gonna redo it again just for you guys. I'm not done with it, but it's still like a work in progress. But I just wanted to show you guys what I did so far. So right here, the goal for the project is I want to make it since I've been creating content. I want to make it in a way that I speak. Maybe I could type it in, or I speak like an idea, right? I speak it into the automation, and then from there it creates a script for me. That's currently what I've been working on right now. But I kind of want to start from scratch. I want to show you guys what I've done so far. So yeah, right now we'll get started and work from there. So what I would do when I start with this, I would use some sort of trigger, right? The trigger is important to get it started. You need a trigger. And the trigger I'm using is a chat trigger, right? Especially for what I want to use. You want to put a some sort of chat trigger into it, right? So let me see if I could move this thing. Yes, I can. It's such a weird spot. Okay, I'll move this a little up. Sorry guys for the delay. Awesome. I would have put hello. My name is Christian Rodriguez. Let's see what it says. Hello, my name is Christian Rodriguez. Awesome. Nothing's going to happen because there's nothing to follow along with. But it works. That's the first trigger. So that's a good test. You can see it right here from JSON. Hello, my name is Christian Rodriguez. Awesome. All right. Well, that was the first test. Now for the second node, right? We're going to want to go with OpenAI. Which one did I use before? Let's see. Now I'm going to put create an assistant. I might be wrong with it. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's create an assistant. So let's just see. The resources. Get 100 free. No. Um, I'm trying to remember which I used for OpenAI. But yeah, like little that everything that you know, like this is just a learning progress from it. And let's see. So I realized it's actually so for OpenAI, it's actually for this, it's better to use message a model, right? And from here, I have to connect my OpenAI to this N8N so it can use OpenAI. So from here, create credentials. You would go here, and if you're unsure what to do here, you have to go to the docs. It's not slow. Okay, the docs. Awesome. So it loaded. So it's not the most pleasant thing to look at because you have to read all of this, but usually this is really helpful and it just tells you exactly where you need to go. So from here, you need an API key. So log into OpenAI, which I already have an account. So I'm already logged in. Open API keys page. Select create new secret key to create an API key, optionally naming the key. Copy your key and add it as an API key in N8N. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to click the API key page. It's going to take me right to OpenAI. Let's just wait till it's loading. Let me take a sip of coffee. Awesome. And I'm probably going to create another. Awesome. Awesome. It's going to took me here, right, to the API page. And I would go here. And I'm just going to name it N8N training. I'll just name it N8N training. That's fine. Default project. I'm going to create a secret key. You have it here. Now, if you pull this up, do not click done. Like, copy it first. I would copy this first, put it into N8N, paste it here. Then you should be good because once you, where's that screen? Once you click done, it's not going to be visible anymore. So you really want to make sure you get this first and put it in. Either that or you're just going to have to redo it again, which is a little inconvenient. So it's probably better not to. And also, so you don't confuse yourself, you want to name this something. Because OpenAI account, if you have like a bunch of them after you made a bunch of different projects, it's going to be very confusing if they're all named OpenAI account. So for this one, maybe N8N. What did I name it? N8N training. What was it? N8N training. Yep, N8N training. Cool. So N8N training. Cool, cool. And you click save. And yes, now it's connected successfully because it says it here, connection tested successfully, right? So I'll click X. Awesome, awesome. Message and model. And then here you choose, I just picked 3.5. You can put 4.0 if you want. 3.5 turbo. Prompt. Uh, provide me a script based on a script for a piece of content based on the information I provide you. Awesome. Probably gonna have to tweak it as we go, but that's a good start. And I should be good. Do I have to? Let me see. I'm gonna put something better than this. Hang on. So one moment, guys. Just brainstorming. Just thinking about something. Let's see. How about why is why discipline is why discipline is good. I yeah, that's fine for now. Why discipline is good. Lost connection in server. Oops. Apologies. This happens from time to time. Apologies for the delays, for the delay. But we're back running. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna retype it again. Just gonna copy it and paste it here. Why is discipline good? That's why discipline is good. Cool. So you type it here. It went through and it went through here. So these green lights means it's working properly. That's great. That's great. N8N training is here. So the JSON file, session ID, blah blah blah. Send message. Why is discipline good? I already provided the prompt information. Provide me a script for the piece of content idea. I'm gonna put chat in. So I'm gonna change this to expression. Remember learning this? Um, you want to put JSON dots chat input. So it's from right here. Sorry, I was pointing at my finger like if you guys could see me. But yeah, chat input. All right, I'm gonna use that. Let's see what it does from here. Awesome. Cross fingers. Hope this works. Awesome. Look, it provided us the information right here. So, the benefits of discipline, achieving success in life, opening shot, peaceful morning scene with birds chirping, the sun, blah blah blah, voice, blah 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 blah. Yeah, look, it provided us. It looks like it provided us a script. Awesome. And now what I want to do is I want to create. I want this to go to a Google Doc, right? I want this to automatically go to a Google Doc, so I could just. So whenever I create my script, or whenever I have an idea and it comes up in the script, uh, OpenAI automatically puts it into a doc. Well, N8N puts it into a Google Doc for me. So we're going to go right here. We're going to type Google Docs, right? And from here, for now, I'm going to put create a document, but I don't want a million new documents. So what I would do is I would probably update a document. Like I would have one document already. But for now, we'll put create a document. All right. Let's name it content script. Pretty easy, right? Content script. Let's see. Oops, looks like I have to connect Google Docs. But at least we have our information here. That's what we know so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here and let's see. Give me one moment. The screen is loading. Awesome. So we're here to Google Doc nodes. Use a Google Doc node to automate work in Google Docs, integrate Google blah blah blah, and then built-in support, few wide range, including creating, updating, getting documents. On this page, you'll find a list of operating Google Doc nodes, support links, blah blah blah. Google Doc residentials. You're probably gonna have to go to document, create, get, update, cool, templates. I don't need templates. What do you do if your operating isn't supported? This might be the wrong document. Yes, it is. It's not really giving me anything that I need. All right. Oh, that's my mistake. I clicked on the wrong one. That was my fault. But here, so we're gonna click on Open Docs, right? And what we're probably gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go to iCloud and connect it Google Cloud, not iCloud. That's Apple. My mistake. I meant Google Cloud. We're gonna have to go to Google Cloud, and if you don't have a Google Cloud account, you're probably gonna have to make one, and you could probably use your Gmail to do that. But from there, I guess yeah, and from there you're just gonna have to connect. Wait, awesome. Single service. This document contains instructions for blah blah blah. Let me drink some more coffee. Ugh. Nothing like caffeine. Cool. Prerequisites: create a Google Cloud, which I already have created. Create a Google Cloud console project. Enable APIs. Configure. Okay, create a Google console project. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, I'm in Google Console. All right. Awesome. I'm in this page. So this is after you have an account created. All right. And I would say NA to end test. I'm just going to go on this one for now. Give me one moment. I'm just going to look back into the instructions just to make sure. Awesome. Enable APIs. So we got to go to enable APIs. So API services enable APIs. I'm pretty sure it's already enabled because I've enabled it in the past, but I'm just going to go by each step to make sure I don't miss anything. It just makes it so much easier, even though it's a little bit of extra effort, but it makes it easier. Enable APIs, configure your off the consent screen, blah, blah, blah. Where is that configure? I'm going to go back. Enable APIs, configure your off consent screen. Okay, cool. Configure, get started, blah, blah, blah. App name, user support email. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this. Google Docs. No, we're going to connect the Google Doc API, right? It's already enabled. I already enabled it. Try this API. Click to try this API and explore. Now manage. I'm going to see if I can use one of these. So web client. I'm gonna web client. All right. I'm gonna go back to N8N. I think I might have to make a new one. Let's see. Client ID. Client ID. Yeah, I might have to make a new one. Let's see. If it gives me what I need. All right, I'm just gonna go back and make a new one. All right, create credentials. It's just web. It's a web application. NA training. NA training. You need to. No, I don't. I don't need to add any of this. Awesome. Awesome. Well, while we wait, I'm gonna check here. Make sure I didn't miss a step. Make sure I got everything correct. But we're going in the right direction. That's what I like to hear. We're definitely going in the right direction. Good. Yeah, no, definitely. NAN could be being able to connect with different APIs from different apps from different platforms is it's a weapon. It's literally a weapon. This is amazing. It's a great opportunity here. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So I was able to get it from Google Cloud. And now the next step is I have to sign in with my Gmail. All right. So this pops up. To do that. So there's a bit of a block. I'm gonna make another video to continue this process, but this is what we got so far. And once we go, I'll post the next steps of what I'm gonna do after this. Once I'm able to overcome this little issue.